All right, gentlemen, let's get real for a moment. If your mornings aren't what they used to be, and I think you know exactly what I mean, you need to listen closely. You're already drinking coffee every morning, right? But what if I told you that with just a few simple additions, that same cup of coffee could actually improve blood flow, energy, focus, and yes, those morning situations that used to be a lot more reliable? My name is Dr. Catherine Mitchell. I've spent over 10 years as a urologist helping men figure this stuff out, and I've seen thousands of guys face these same challenges. The good news? The best solutions aren't always in a medicine cabinet. Sometimes they're sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now. Coffee by itself is great. It wakes you up, sharpens your mind, and gives you that jolt to start the day. But plain coffee also has a downside. It spikes your energy and then leaves you crashing. Your heart races for a while, then by mid-morning you're sluggish and reaching for another cup. That quick caffeine hit is like putting a bandage on a bigger problem. After 50, testosterone levels decline, blood vessels lose flexibility, and circulation isn't as efficient. Coffee alone doesn't fix any of that. What we want is coffee that works with your body, not against it, coffee that fuels energy, hormones, and blood flow in ways that matter long-term. Think of it this way. You wouldn't put cheap gas in a high-performance car. After 50, your body needs premium fuel, not just a caffeine jolt. The amazing part is that you can upgrade your coffee with ingredients that are affordable, easy to find, and proven by both tradition and modern science. I'm going to walk you through 5 powerful additions: cinnamon, cocoa powder, maca powder, coconut oil, and ginger. Each one works differently, but together they can transform your morning coffee into something far beyond a wake-up drink. Let's start with cinnamon. And I'm not talking about dumping in half the container. Just a quarter teaspoon is enough. The type matters, though. Look for Ceylon cinnamon if you can, not the common cassia variety most grocery stores carry. Ceylon has lower levels of coumarin, which can stress the liver in high amounts. Why is cinnamon so important? It acts as a natural blood sugar regulator. Studies have shown it can reduce fasting blood sugar by nearly 30%. That matters because uncontrolled blood sugar damages the tiny blood vessels that feed your sexual organs. Those vessels are thinner than a human hair and are the first to fail when sugar levels spike and crash. High sugar causes glycation, which essentially turns your blood into syrup and roughens the inner walls of your arteries. Cinnamon's polyphenol helps smooth all of that out. Even better, cinnamon promotes vasodilation, gently relaxing blood vessels and supporting nitric oxide production, the very molecule that medications like Viagra target. Patients tell me cinnamon gives them steady energy without jitters or a crash, plus a pleasant flavor that makes coffee taste like something from a specialty cafe. Next is cocoa powder. Not sugary hot chocolate mix, real, unsweetened cocoa, the dark kind. Just 1 teaspoon stirred into coffee is enough. Cocoa is rich in flavonoids, especially epicatechin and catechin, which improve blood vessel function and dramatically boost nitric oxide levels. Nitric oxide is the master switch for erections. It tells your blood vessels to relax and let blood flow in. By age 50, your body produces about half the nitric oxide it did when you were younger. Cocoa helps restore it. Research published in the Journal of Hypertension showed daily cocoa intake improved blood flow by 30%, a result comparable to some medications, but without the side effects. Cocoa also elevates mood because it contains anandamides and phenylethylamine, compounds linked with feelings of love, motivation, and pleasure. On top of that, it's a great source of magnesium, which supports testosterone production and muscle function. The taste is like a sugar-free mocha, and if it feels too bitter, add a small amount of stevia or monk fruit. Now, let's talk about maca powder. This root grows high in the Peruvian Andes, where almost nothing else survives. For centuries, locals have called it natural Viagra, but it doesn't work like the drug. Instead of forcing blood flow temporarily, maca helps regulate your body's hormone production over time. It's packed with amino acids, vitamins, minerals, and unique compounds called macamides and machenes that don't exist anywhere else. Clinical studies have shown men taking around 2.4 grams daily, about 1 teaspoon, report significant improvements in sexual desire and performance within 12 weeks. Other studies show increased sperm count and motility. The secret is that maca acts as an adaptogen, supporting the hypothalamus and pituitary glands, the master controllers of your hormones. It doesn't give you artificial hormones, it helps your body make its own. The effects build gradually, leading to sustained improvements in energy, mood, and vitality. Flavor-wise, maca adds a nutty, butterscotch-like taste to coffee. There are different varieties. Yellow is mildest, red supports prostate health, and black is often chosen for stamina. Most men notice results in 2 to 3 weeks. Ingredient number 4 is coconut oil. At first, mixing oil into coffee sounds strange, but when you blend it properly, it creates a creamy latte-like drink. Start with half a teaspoon and increase to 1. Coconut oil is rich in medium-chain triglycerides, or MCTs, which are metabolized quickly by the liver into instant energy. Unlike long-chain fats, MCTs bypass much of digestion and provide fast fuel for both brain and body. Here's why it matters. Testosterone is built from cholesterol and healthy fats. If you've avoided fat for years thinking it was healthier, you may have accidentally limited hormone production. Coconut oil provides the raw material your body needs for testosterone, while also stabilizing caffeine release. Instead of a sharp spike and crash, you get a steady lift lasting hours. Research even shows MCTs can raise testosterone levels by up to 20% compared to other fats. Many men report fewer cravings, more focus, and improved workouts when they start blending coconut oil into coffee. The key is blending. It must emulsify, otherwise you'll get an oily layer on top. A blender, frother, or even shaking in a jar works. Over time, this habit supports steady energy and healthy hormone balance. Finally, ginger. Fresh grated ginger or powdered ginger both work. Ginger has been used for thousands of years as both food and medicine. Its active compounds, gingerols and shogales, are powerful anti-inflammatories that improve circulation, protect blood vessels, and even support testosterone production. One study in 2012 showed men taking ginger daily increased testosterone by nearly 18% after 3 months. Another study found improvements in sperm count and motility, likely because ginger reduces oxidative stress on the testes and boosts luteinizing hormone, the signal that tells your body to produce more testosterone. In coffee, ginger adds a warm, slightly spicy kick that wakes up your senses. Start with a 1/4 teaspoon of powder or a thin slice of fresh root. Fresh ginger gives more immediate circulation benefits, while powder is concentrated for longer-term effects. Some men prefer alternating between the two. Just remember, ginger can thin blood slightly, so if you're on medication for that, consult your doctor first. For most people, though, it's very safe and incredibly effective. Now, how do you make this practical? You don't need to dump all 5 into your coffee every morning. That would be overwhelming and could upset your stomach. Start small. Try cinnamon for a week and notice how you feel. Then add cocoa the next week. Once that feels comfortable, experiment with maca a few days per week. Later, bring in coconut oil or ginger. Think of it as a gradual upgrade to your morning routine. If you want something simple, pre-mix cinnamon and cocoa in a jar and add 1 spoonful to your coffee each morning. If you want to go further, try my weekend power coffee. Brew your coffee, then blend it with 1 teaspoon of coconut oil, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of cocoa, and a small piece of fresh ginger. Blend for 30 seconds and you'll get a creamy, rich drink that tastes like it came from a fancy cafe, but it's doing real work for your health. A few important notes. More is not always better. Start small, listen to your body, and build up gradually. If you have serious medical conditions like diabetes or heart disease, don't expect coffee additions to replace treatment. See your doctor. Choose real, unsweetened versions of these ingredients. Sweetened cocoa mixes, candied ginger, or cinnamon sugar defeat the purpose. And don't quit after a week. Your body has been running in one direction for decades. It takes time to adjust and respond. Give it at least a month before deciding if something works for you. Here's my challenge for you. Tomorrow morning, add a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon to your coffee. Do that every day for 1 week. In week 2, add a teaspoon of cocoa. In week 3, bring in maca a few days per week. In week 4, try either coconut oil or ginger. Keep track of your energy, mood, workouts, and mornings. Use your phone notes or just write it on a calendar. Most men who try this for 30 days feel such a difference that they make it a permanent habit. The cost is minimal, maybe $15 total for everything, but the upside is huge: more energy, better circulation, improved mood, and support for healthy testosterone. Gentlemen, decline with age is not inevitable. Your morning coffee can be more than a wake-up ritual. It can be a daily tool for maintaining vitality, performance, and confidence. These are not exotic or expensive ingredients. They're safe, they taste good, and they're supported by science as well as centuries of traditional use. So tomorrow morning, when you're brewing your coffee, remember this conversation. Remember that small changes can lead to big results. I want to hear from you. Drop a comment telling me what you already add to your coffee or what you plan to try first. If you experiment with any of these, come back and share your results. It could help another man take the first step. And if this information helped you, hit subscribe for more real talk about men's health after 50. No judgment, no embarrassment, just practical strategies that actually work. Share this with a friend too. Sometimes the best gift you can give is knowledge that changes a life. Until next time, this is Dr. Catherine Mitchell reminding you, small daily changes create big, lasting results. Stay strong, gentlemen.